The Southern baseball team had the Air Force Falcons right where it wanted them Monday, at least through 5 innings. The Jaguars entered the game a surprising 3-0 and had come from behind 4 times in their weekend sweep of Florida A. Southern was in position for another comeback, trailing 4-0, but there was no rallying this time. Air Force put up 9 runs in the 6th inning to turn the game into a 13-0 substitution-fest rout at Alex Box Stadium. But despite dropping to 3-2-1, the Jaguars have to feel good about winning 3 in their first weekend of play, already 1/3 of their total from last year's 9-33 debacle. The program hasn't started 3-0 in at least 10 years. Second-year coach Carrick Jackson appears to be making some headway in getting the once mighty Jaguars program back on track after 6 consecutive losing seasons. "It's a good feeling to come out and win," said senior center fielder Javan Williams, batting .462. "The last 3 years we haven't done that. To sweep the weekend was exciting. We worked hard for it. I see a lot of competition on this team. Today it didn't show, but we're more united as a group and believe in each other. We just have to build off of that." Jackson had a unique path to Southern in replacing program icon Roger Cador. He was an assistant at Nicholls State for 2 seasons and for 5 at Missouri. In the past 3 years, he worked as a scout for the Boras Corporation, run by super agent Scott Boras, which represents many of Major League Baseball's high-profile players. One of Jackson's first moves was to restock the roster. He's brought in 14 new players, including first baseman Kobe Taylor and catcher Hunter David, a Zachary product via Baton Rouge Community College who had 2 hits Monday. Taylor is batting .412 with 2 homers, including a walk-off blast that beat Grambling 6-5 on Saturday. David has solidified the catcher position and is tied with Williams for the team high average. He also has 4 RBIs, 1 behind Taylor's team-leading total. The players say the biggest newcomer is confidence that was missing from last year's team. "We came out and played like we knew we were going to win," Taylor said. "We had a lot of confidence in winning every game. Our team works hard to get to that point. We came back from a 5-2 deficit versus Grambling and battled hard. We talked to each other and said, we can pull this off. It's a different year. Different team. Different confidence. That last at-bat came from my team giving me the confidence to do something like that. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have come back. It hasn't always been pretty." The Jaguars battled their way through some mistakes to beat Alcorn State 12-9 on Sunday, rallying from behind 3 times. Leadoff hitter Michael Wright keyed that game with 3 hits and 3 RBIs. In Monday's game, Southern missed some early opportunities to score and then couldn't stop the Air Force onslaught. "Hopefully we're able to look back at this game and learn from some of the mistakes we made, not being able to make the adjustments when we need to make them," Jackson said. "We had a pitcher that wasn't throwing strikes and an umpire with a small strike zone, and we weren't making adjustments. When we did have chances to score, bases loaded and less than 2 outs, second and third less than 2 outs, we didn't get anything. It's those type of things where you have to capitalize. Push one across here, push one across there. Now it's a 2-2 ball game. In the 7th and 8th inning it's a tighter game. That's all you can ask for, to get to the championship-level innings in a position to win." Air Force 2-2 raked 6 Southern pitchers for 13 hits. Falcons infielder Nick Reddy drove in 5 runs with a triple and a pair of 2-run doubles, while Gabe Martinez and Colby Brown had 2 RBIs each. Nathan Price 1-0 got the victory, with 3 2/3 scoreless innings of relief. Southern's pitching hasn't always been great, but it has been timely with 5 holdovers on the staff. Senior Connor Whalen saved the opener with an inning of scoreless ball. Junior reliever Wilhelm Allen pitched 2 scoreless innings to get the win against Grambling. Jackson said the fact his team is showing resilience early in the season is an indication it's starting to turn the corner. "No question, the one thing about this team is they have a competitive spirit about them and will never give up," Jackson said. Today, Air Force didn't make any mistakes. Over the weekend we took advantage of other people's mistakes and they didn't take advantage of ours. Slowly, but surely, we're still trying to change that culture and atmosphere. We have seniors on our team that have never won. It's tough to teach a kid how to win if they don't know how. We're going through that process. This weekend was good for that. If we continue to move forward, we'll find ourselves in good position when the year ends.